There is something strange about today's world. The more a person tries to appear wealthy, the more fragile they become inside. While many spend their energy trying to impress strangers with expensive clothes, imported cars, and lavish dinners, few realize the invisible price of this choice, the silent loss of freedom. Have you ever wondered why some people, even though they earn well, live in constant tension? The answer may lie in the daily effort to maintain an image. Not a life, an image. And maintaining a facade is expensive, not only financially but emotionally as well. As Seneca would say, it is not the man of little means who is poor, but the man of many needs. In this society where appearance is more important than substance, learning to appear less can be a revolutionary act. Living simply is not synonymous with scarcity. It is a cry for independence, a reminder that those who need to prove their worth have not yet found it. And that's where Stoicism comes in, an ancient philosophy that invites us to look inward, tame our impulses, abandon pride, and cultivate presence. The modern Stoic understands that the lighter the baggage, the further you can go. In this video, you'll understand why looking poor can be one of the richest decisions you can make. Let's explore 5 deeply practical and philosophical reasons that show how simplicity can free you from pressure, protect your future, and help you attract what really matters. The numerical examples presented in this video represent a reality common to Latin America, but they should be interpreted symbolically and adapted to your own reality. The essence is universal, even if the numbers change. Reason 1. You don't always live under pressure. Looking poor is not a flaw, it is in fact invisible armor. While many drown trying to sustain an image they cannot maintain, the Stoic learns to walk lightly. No debt, no showing off, no need to prove your worth to the world. Imagine the following scene: you get a promotion, your salary doubles, and then you look at your old car, a simple model that has always taken you where you need to go with dignity, but now it seems out of place in your new phase. The idea of trading it in for something better arises, a more modern, more beautiful, more respectable vehicle. And here begins the silent mistake. You buy the new car, and along with it you acquire a new category of expenses. The vehicle tax is higher, the insurance is more expensive, the maintenance is more demanding. And suddenly the numbers that once seemed under control begin to silently pressure every decision. You didn't buy a car. You bought an emotional debt, a constant demand to keep it running. And what should be a symbol of freedom becomes a source of stress. This is called the Diderot effect, a concept inspired by the story of the philosopher Denis Diderot, who lived a modest life until he received a beautiful silk robe. From that gift on, he began to feel that everything around him was unworthy of his new standard. He remodeled his entire house. He bought new furniture, new curtains, decorative objects, and with that he lost his stability. He himself concluded, "The poor man can relax without worrying about appearances. The rich man lives under the yoke of constant expectation. When you seek to impress, you put yourself on an invisible stage, and living in the spotlight is living under surveillance. Every choice is no longer yours. Every purchase becomes a public statement, and that comes at a high price." Stoicism teaches us that true mastery lies not in achieving more, but in desiring less. What you don't need to keep, you can't control. Reason 2. It's cheaper and more profitable. Living simply doesn't mean giving up comfort, but rather excess. And excess almost always comes disguised as necessity. The idea that you need to have the latest cell phone model, or eat at the most expensive restaurants, or wear designer clothes to be respected, is an expensive lie. Literally expensive. This constant pursuit of status creates a financially fragile life based on image rather than structure. Most people who earn well still can't save, and it's not because they don't have enough money, it's because they lack clarity. They spend to maintain an appearance, not to build a foundation. The choice to appear poor here is strategic. It's liberating. You trade immediate applause for future freedom. You trade the trendy restaurant for a home-cooked meal, but with peace. You trade the window display for an emergency fund. You trade apparent luxury for real assets. Let's look at a simple example. If you save $300 a month, in 2 years you will have saved $7,200. Doesn't seem like much, That can pay for a trip with your loved ones without having to pay in installments, or pay for a course that opens up new opportunities. Now, if you invest $600 every month from your youth until you are 65, you can accumulate over $1 million in a diversified portfolio. It's not magic. It's discipline. The secret is to stop trying to impress people who don't care about you. Living below your means is not a limitation. It's emotional intelligence. You are in control, not your impulses. As Seneca would say, the wealth that matters is the wealth that protects you, not the wealth that shines. Think about it. True luxury is being able to make decisions without fear. It's sleeping without worrying about bills. It's living without going into debt to sustain a lifestyle that doesn't nourish you from within. Simplicity in this context is a silent form of wealth, one that no one can take away from you, because it's not in objects, but in your structure. Reason 3. It attracts the right people. The way you live shapes the type of people who approach you. Those who flaunt wealth, even if they don't actually have it, tend to attract empty glances, self-serving, opportunistic, superficial people. People who approach you for what you appear to have, not for who you really are. When you appear poor or choose to live simply, something changes in your environment. The noise of ostentation falls silent.